Right everyone, welcome back to another day in the life. Here we are, I've just been to the gym, the steam room, the sauna, and we're going to get straight on with the day. What I've got to do now is read, meditate, the basic usual habits I always do. I'm then going to move over to do a meal. I'm then after the meal going to do some planning before I get on with some content, meaning the day in the life editing. Continue to record it as if I'm doing so now. A reel, day in the life sneak peek, mindset lessons, quote of the days, and so on. So many tasks today, so we're going to get straight on. I'm going to skip to, actually, you know what, we're going to skip to the shower first. I'm going to have a shower now, then I'm going to read, then meditate, then have the meal. So let's do it in order.
Feet planted firmly on the ground. Right everyone, update time. I completed that meal as you saw, and also the shower. I then also got on and started doing a bit of planning, which as you can see I finished half there. I've got the diet and some of the scheduled started. I also, what else did I do? I also did the mindset lesson and the quote of the day for the Instagram, the Snapchat and the Twitter. And what we're going to get to now is we're going to do a ab workout, a short ab/core workout. Then we're going to get on to having another meal. So actually, I'm going to bring you boys along where we're doing it. I'm doing it this time in my living room because it's a little bit more spacious and we can get a couple better shots. And yeah, so here we are. It's got the mat, got the dip bars to be able to do some L-sits and some, calisthenics type movements. So let's go smash out the abs, then we can move on to the second meal of the day, and yeah, anything else we have to do as well. So let's start in order and start off with the abs. Right everyone, time for an update. As you saw, completed abs, completed that second meal of the day as you also saw. And also what I've done after that is got on to edit the day in the life, the yesterday's day in the life that I filmed, and also done the thumbnail for that. So it's been a good hour and a half, 2 hours. So what we're going to get on to now is another meal. I'm sorry that it's going to skip right over to another meal, but obviously when I go and edit the day in the life, I do the editing for it on my phone, and I also record on my phone, so I can't really record any B-roll for that. I just sort of skip over it and then tell you boys I've done it. So we completed that. We're going to get onto this meal, and then after that we're going to do the day in the life sneak peek. We're going to get that out, get the day in the life out, and then do all the evening planning, so mindset lesson / quote of the day. We usually do a daily reel as well alongside the sneak peek, but I've stalled it for today because I've really focused on, as you saw, getting the planning done. It doesn't look like a lot, but I've sat there and I've really thought it through, and I've sort of gone back to basics today with making sure all the habits are intact and planning's intact before I go heavy back on the content, which is going to be again tomorrow. So yeah, let's get to the first meal, or the third meal of the day, should I say, and the last meal. So let's get to it. Right, it's that time of the evening to do the planning, and I've already done it, which is a new thing now. I like to do it before so I can make sure to do it properly, because I feel with tasks, when I record them, I don't want to just be recording them and doing them. I want to also be focusing on the task to get the benefit out of planning, to actually put my words onto the paper properly, not just pressing record and trying to think on the spot. I need to be doing it properly to actually get improvements. So the task today: gym, sauna, steam room done, abs done, content done, rebrand done. Done everything today, brilliant. Tomorrow, plan finish. As you can see, I'm going to pan the camera over. That is half done, so I want to finish the other half tomorrow. That's the plan for the plan. Let me put my camera on carefully so it doesn't switch off. Gym, reel, unboxing workout. Nice and simple. I'm going to go smash those out for tomorrow. And for today's summary, we head over to that. And now what I do is, all right, 2 good things of the day and 2 improvements. That's a new thing I do in the summaries now, instead of just waffling. So 2 good things today: great planning plus realization. I did great with the planning there. I did a great realization today of improvements I actually want to make overall on day in the life, or in content in general, or just in life in general. So it was great today. Focus on set tasks. Every set task that I had to do today I was focused on, and I got completed. An improvement: strict schedule. We are not going to go over the bedtime, and I know I constantly mention this on every day in the life about hitting it, but we are going to be close, and I want to make sure to be in bed for all that specific time. No, nothing over. So if we're even 5-10 minutes over, I count that as a fail. So strict schedule. And then the last one: no distractions. I'm not one to procrastinate. I'm not one to get distracted or ever do things like scroll or do bad habits. But sometimes I get distracted when I'm doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing. So I was sitting there editing the day in the life, and I'm like, trying to get, and I'll just be distracted by things around me, or not. I'm just not always completely focused on something. So I need to improve that over time. So every task we've got to do for tomorrow is the day in the life, 5+ stories for the Instagram and Snapchat, the mindset lesson / quote of the day, which I'm going to go over today's one with you, and we've got to also do that tomorrow. We got reel, we got personal brand, snippet, like sneak peek of the day in the life. We got gym, we have the boxing workout, I believe, and also to finish the other side of that board. And apart from that, there's not much more other than just the usual meals, water intake and supplements and all these other things. So yeah, let's skip to the mindset lesson and the quote of the day, the reading, the meditation, so we can end off the day in the life and get into bed for at least a reasonable time within the sort of time span, but we are a little bit over time. So for the mindset lesson first: comfort zones may feel safe, but they are the biggest threat to growth. Comfort zones, or just what I like to tie into it is laziness, is where you're at a state where you may even believe that something is the wrong thing to do, but you do it anyway because it feels safe, it feels good in the moment. It's a short-term dopamine, okay? it's one of those things where you wake up in the morning, you know you should get up out of the bed and, you know, go and have a good meal or go to the gym and do all these things, but you choose not to. You choose to lie in bed because it feels the safest thing to do, the most comfortable thing to do. And this is one of the most dangerous mindsets, because then you're never actually going to excel yourself forward. You're always going to get to a point where, even if you are someone who is trying to work hard, but you're someone who lives in comfort, well, when things start to get hard, you're going to go back to comfort. Well, oh, shit, it's getting a bit hard. Well, I'm just going to stop doing it because I like comfort. But unfortunately, it's the killer of all growth, because growth only happens when you push yourself to a certain extent over an extensive period of time. And if you're not willing to do that because you love comfort and being lazy and to staying in comfort, and you're not willing to come out of that, then unfortunately, my friend, you're not going to get anywhere. It's just about pushing out your comfort zone. This is why people always ask me, like, they always say balance. There's no such thing as balance. You can't eat good food and go to the gym and then the next day eat shit food and call it balance. It's getting out your comfort zone, doing all the things you know you should be doing, working hard, being consistent, and over time you get rewarded for that. Comfort zones are the killer of growth, because it basically is allowing yourself to cheat on yourself. You would never cheat on someone, or most wouldn't anyway, if you had a partner. So don't cheat on yourself. Don't treat yourself like shit. Don't eat bad food. Don't lay in bed. Don't do bad habits, right? Stop living in comfort, because over time that comfort will not be safe. It will actually feel the complete opposite. It will not be safe when you're living a life that you don't want to live through. Choosing the comfort now, it will genuinely dictate how your future will look. So don't make the comfort choices, make the growth choices, and that usually entails with hard work and discipline. So choose the hard option, stop choosing the easy option, because it's not going to get you anywhere. And for the quote of the day, the only limit to our realization of tomorrow are our doubts of today. If we doubt ourselves today, if we believe we can't do anything, or we're not capable of anything, especially that is of difficulty, then how do we think our future is going to look? How is our tomorrow going to look if we continue to choose the easy option and come to what the option? It's the same sort of mindset lesson here as well with the quote of the day. It's about, if you doubt yourself and you don't believe you can't do something, and you don't push to do something hard whatsoever, even if it's just a little hard, because whenever something starts to get hard, you quit it or you deflect it and you choose to go the opposite way, then nothing's going to improve. Your tomorrow is not going to look good. It's not going to look promising, is it? It's actually going to look quite the opposite, because a lot of people believe comfort is about staying in the right place, staying in the same place, the right place, the safe place, but it's not. You're actually going backwards every time you choose comfort, because every time you eat something bad, or you do a bad habit and you choose a bad path in life, you are going to go down that path. You're going to continue to go down that path, right? It's that constant path away. It's that yellow brick road that you're following. So stop choosing the wrong options, right? Because it's not going to lead you anywhere good. And I don't want to ramble and waffle too much on with these 2 points here, but yeah. Believe in yourself today, work hard today, be consistent every day, and you will be rewarded. It's as simple as that.